If you're a real estate photographer and you're still editing your own photos, what are you doing? Now, if you're outsourcing it for someone else to do it, that's a little bit better, but it's not your best option. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you the best software you can use as a real estate photographer in 2026. This is AutoHDR, the best photo editor in the game. This has just maximized our business here at AZ Media, and I got nothing but good things to say about it, but I'm gonna show you guys how it works. So this is the landing page right here. This is where you're gonna upload your photos. And you got a few options here. So you can view the pricing, which we'll do later. You can check your listings, your current listings. You can contact them, upload. And let's go ahead and upload our photos that we just took. I took these photos about 20 minutes ago. So you just click browse, or you can drag and drop it. And I got it right here. Just select all. That's it. It's uploading. Now we're gonna name it. I'm gonna name it building and unit number. And then if you click here to the settings, you got a few options here. Sky replacement. It's a gloomy day here in Toronto, so I'm definitely gonna have some sky replacement done. You have perspective correction, which just aligns the verticals and horizontal lines for your images. The grass replacement, I don't really need it. I shot a condo, but it's amazing. And declutter, I shot an empty condo, so definitely don't need it. But again, this is an amazing feature. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it as is. We're gonna select the classic model here. You can go with Lisa if you'd like, just for that extra pop and more window pulls. Also have a twilight option here if you're uploading twilights, but I'm gonna show you guys how to get some cool twilights edited, and you don't even have to go and take the photos at night. So we're just gonna hit continue, and we're gonna let that upload. Now, while that's uploading, I'm gonna tell you guys how that helped my business here at AZ Media. So I've been operating for about over 7 years now. And honestly, I've never come across a software with such quick returns. I used to use an overseas editor. I'm sure a lot of you guys use overseas editors, but you know, we gotta wait till the next day. And then if there's revisions we gotta make, gotta wait even more. But honestly, this platform does it in less than 30 minutes, which is absolutely insane. You could be over at the shoot, you could take your photos, you could connect your SD card to your phone or laptop, upload the photos to AutoHDR, you drive home, and by the time you get home, your photos are ready. Quick download, send it to your client. Now your client got photos right after the shoot. They're confused, they're surprised, they're happy. I mean, it's a win-win for both ways. You do less work, you're guaranteed good results, and you get the photos back immediately. Our previous photos uploaded, as you can see, same day turnaround. Not only same day turnaround, within 30 minutes, crazy. We'll go ahead and have that up just to check the progress. It's almost done. Just replacing the skies, removing the cameras, that's it. It's gonna be done in a few minutes. And then when this is done, we'll come back to it because I gotta download these photos and deliver it to my client. If we just go back to a previous listing, so we'll just go over to this one here. And I mean, look at some of these photos. Like, I'm just gonna pull up a random one. I mean, we're talking interior, exterior. I mean, look at this shot, beautiful. Everything done correctly, shadows limited, the sky's pulled in nicely, the horizontals, the verticals, everything's right. Now let's go ahead and look at some of the interior photos that they did for us. Look at the windows pulled in, everything's straightened out, colors are done properly. A lot of problems I was having with my overseas photographer is that sometimes the wall colors would be a little off. I've never had that problem here with AutoHDR. So just looking at this photo, we could change something to it. And this is why the AI re-edit feature is actually so good. So for example, I could remove some of that reflection off the stove. If I want to be picky, usually I keep it just because I want to keep some light in, but for the sake of this, let's go ahead and remove that reflection on top of the stove. We just go to the AI re-edit and say remove the light reflection from on top of the stove and generate. You get about 5 free AI edits per project. Then every time after that, you use up just 1 credit. And we'll get into pricing and everything like that later. So that's being worked on right now. We just have it right here. That's being worked on. I mean, take a look at some of these other photos that was done. Like, it just does everything right. It removes every reflection. You could be standing in front of a mirror, it will remove you from the mirror. You could have your camera in front of the mirror, it'll remove you from the mirror, and it does it automatically. You don't have to tell it to do that. Go ahead and look at this photo. I mean, obviously the camera was clearly in front of the mirror and it just removed it entirely. I didn't even have to do the AI re-edit. It just did it for me. Another re-edit I actually did was our client asked us to fix up this patch here. So there's a patch of concrete here with no grass on it, and they wanted us to fix that up. So we gone ahead, of course, using AI re-edit, and boom, just like that, grass patched it up. We did it for this photo, and we did it for this photo as well. Again, this is the original, and this is it patched up. I mean, just look how good that looks. Like, come on, it doesn't get better than that. I mean, I would have had to wait not only a day to get the photo back, but maybe a few hours more or another day even to have my editor do it. So now let's go back and let's check what AI did for our stove. It completely removed reflection. It left a little bit, which is fine, it's natural. You're not supposed to just see black. But let's look at the before. I mean, look how washed out that was and how bright that was. And then after, insane. Did it in a few minutes, just like that. Another feature I use a lot is actually the virtual twilight feature. So if we go over here to this image that I showed you guys earlier, we can create a twilight out of it. And it gives us lots of options. So we can choose what kind of color we want. We can choose what time of day, and then the style that, goes with the time of day. So let's just go ahead and look at them. If you go early evening, it's always gonna be pink, golden, purple, natural. Sunset, same thing. And twilight, a little darker, same thing. So for the purpose of this one, I kind of like going sunset. I'm not sure why, I just kind of like it. And let's go golden here. Let's get a real good sunset going. So we're gonna generate, it costs 5 credits. Go ahead and do it. And as you can see here, it's just being worked on. In the meantime, let's check on our twilight. And this is the twilight. I mean, come on, look at that. You got the sunset in the background. I'm gonna send this to my client as a little gift. Say we just made a twilight for you, and they're gonna be super happy with it. And going back, this is the original, and this is the edited one. I mean, the edited one just looks way better to me. There's a few other things you can do with AutoHDR, which I won't really get into, but you can auto remove an object, and you just go on auto remove and you just draw around the object, it removes it for you. You can also replace the grass. I mean, this grass is looking good. I replaced the grass in the backyard, as you saw. You can do some virtual staging, which we're gonna do because I shot an empty condo, and I'm gonna do a couple staged photos just for you guys to check it out. You can declutter if it's a full, some of those properties we go to as photographers, they got stuff all over the place. You can do the declutter on that, and it just cleans it up for you. You can repaint the walls. If the walls by any chance are a different shade, maybe your exposure was a little too high on the photos, you can just input the color, select the color, and then boom, it just repaints all the walls for you. If we go over here to basic adjustments, you can add a location pin. So if you got a really far drone shot, I'll pull up one of my drone shots that I got. This one right here, this is a perfect example. So this is the property right here. I mean, people aren't gonna really know where it is, right? So that's what this is for. You just add pin, and then we'll just put a pin just on the roof right here, boom. And then that's it. Added the pin, hit apply, added the pin, hit apply, and that's it. Simple as that. Now we got a location pin showing where the house is. Another thing I like to do is I like to draw lot lines. So what lot lines are, if you're not familiar, lot lines are basically just lines that show you the lot of the property. I already did it with this one, and it's so simple to do. Again, same thing. You just go basic adjustments. You click lot lines, and then you can start drawing. But I already did it for this one, but it's so simple. You just draw it like this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll just draw around it. And that's it. I mean, I didn't do it perfectly. I already did it. So you get the idea. AutoHDR can also let you do everything that you can do in Lightroom. What I mean by that is you can change the exposure of an image, contrast, highlights, shadows, all that good stuff. If you feel like the color or the light was a little bit off, maybe you shot at a higher exposure again, or if your white balance was a little off, come here to the basic adjustments again, and you can do everything that you can do in Lightroom. You can change the exposure, the contrast, the highlights, the shadows, the saturation, all that good stuff, as simple as this. You just drag it up, you just drag it a little bit. As you can see, we're increasing our shadows. I mean, we're not trying to wash this image out, but you get the idea. It's as simple as that. So our listing that we uploaded is actually ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and review the photos and check if there's anything we can do to them. So looking at this photo here, if you look at the fridge, I was actually standing right here with my camera. I was in the shot. AutoHDR took me out. I had nowhere else to stand, so I really appreciate them taking me out of that. I mean, as you can see, it's just beautiful, right? Nice and bright, realtors love it. Look at that sky replacement, nice, clear and blue. It was pretty gloomy today, like I said, so I'm really happy with that. So let's go ahead and try out one more feature that I'm gonna show you guys, and it's actually the virtual staging. Now, this is crazy. You just click staging, You can either remove furniture or you can add furniture. So we're gonna go ahead and add furniture to this picture. And this is supposed to be a living room. You choose what room it is. Again, I picked living room. And for the furniture style, I usually like to do modern, but it depends on the property. For this condo in particular, I like to go with modern. And you just hit stage. Again, same as a Twilight, 5 credits for the photo, but it's as simple as that. So we're gonna let that stage and we'll check back on it. And while that's being worked on, I actually wanna stage one of the bedrooms. So I got this photo right here. Beautiful, beautiful photo. I mean, come on, look at the window. It's clear. It's like there's not even glass there. We're gonna go ahead and stage this as a modern bedroom. So we're gonna click staging again and add furniture. We're gonna change this to bedroom. And we're gonna go furniture style, same thing, modern bedroom. Just make it match. And we're gonna hit stage. Again, 5 credits, confirm. And it's that simple. We'll just go ahead and wait on it. And, oh, I mean, look at that. This one's already done. And we just did it. Literally like 30 seconds ago, put it to stage. Look at that. Look at that furniture. I want you guys to pay attention to the reflection, the light reflection that comes off of the painting and comes off of the table. I mean, that's crazy. Look at the shadow of the couch. I mean, come on. Like, that is insane. Only took like less than a minute and boom, you have a staged photo. Your client's gonna be really happy with it. Genuinely don't think a human can do better than this. And our bedroom's done now, so we're gonna go ahead and check that one out. I mean, come on. This is just beautiful. You can see the reflection on the painting again. You can see the shadow down here. The shadow of the blanket, like the detail on this is crazy. Yeah, I mean, my client's gonna be really happy with this. I'm gonna deliver some stage photos to them, complimentary, and they're gonna be really happy. I find it's a good way to keep a really good relationship with our clients here at AZ Media. So I'm happy with all these photos. I'm gonna go ahead and download them. We're just gonna do select all. I'm gonna include both the staged and the unstaged, and you can deselect whatever you don't wanna download, and we're gonna go ahead and click download. And it's that simple. So I'm gonna show you guys some cool little things that AutoHDR does as well. You can have some presets for your interior and exterior photos. Maybe you want a little more contrast on a listing, a little less. You can set these presets before you upload your photos. Another thing you can do is you can put fire in a fireplace automatically. You can declutter automatically. You can have your photos reordered so it's like a walk through the property, which is actually pretty cool. I already shoot that way, so I don't use it, but sometimes I actually end up turning it on because sometimes I gotta go all over the place. Again, you can have the grass replaced. You can remove the real estate signs. For us in Canada, we use MLS, and MLS doesn't really allow like real estate signs, any sort of like personal marketing on there. One of my favorite things that AutoHDR does is actually the file naming. So the way I have it set is I have it set to use the shoot name. So whatever I titled the shoot when I was uploading the photos, that's gonna be the file name of each photo. So it's gonna be listing address, whatever the address is, and then 1. And then the next photo is 2, and then 3, and so on. You can also use your business name. So for us, it would be AZ Media 1. I personally prefer the shoot name, but I mean, either one goes good. So just wrapping up, I'm gonna go over pricing with you guys. There's a free option for 10 photos a month. There's a standard for 500 photos a month, 50 photos a month, and 1,000 photos a month. I usually go with 1,000 photos a month just for our business. I feel like it's good. So you can actually do a credit top off as well, meaning that if you run out of credits and your subscription hasn't renewed yet, like it hasn't been a new month, then you can just buy individual credits whenever you need it. And it'll come out to the price that you're paying on the subscription per photo. For example, I have the 1,000 photos a month subscription. And with that, I'm paying about 50 cents per photo. And honestly, that's less than I was paying my overseas editor. So, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, to be honest. 30-minute delivery, all the AI editing done for you. I mean, if you're not using AutoHDR in 2026, you're just missing out. And that's it for this video. If you want to get started with AutoHDR, I have a link in the description that gives you some free credits to try it out. If you got any questions about the platform, go ahead and comment below and I'll respond to all of them.